I want you to go to Google right now and type in what you do plus your town. So it can be nails, lashes, brows, whatever it is. Then look at the little map that shows up right below the search, and it comes up with a few businesses under it. If your name is not there, I can tell you exactly why your week has been quiet, and it has nothing to do with how good your actual service is. Now, I look at how beauty businesses show up online for work, and the thing that took me way too long to realize is that the business who is booked solid has zero correlation with the actual skill of the service that they provide. It means that their competitors could actually be better than them, but they might not be getting the same amount of business as they are. Now, I'm Sava, head of marketing at WebLingo. We build websites, we consult, and we work with a lot of local service-based businesses, not just beauticians. But recently, we've been working with more and more beauty businesses. So we decided to make this video on this exact topic. Now, there's a free 5-minute training at the end that walks you through this fix. It's here if you want to skip ahead. I'm going to link it down in the description as well. Now, the first thing is let's take a look at how someone actually picks you. They need their nails done before something this weekend. Now, they're not really scrolling for an hour comparing portfolios. Usually what they do is they open Google, they type nails near me, and they look at the few names that are on the map. They tap into a couple, check the star ratings, they glance at some photos, check out the Instagram, and then they message the ones that look decent. Then they put their phone down and go with whoever gets back to them first. So roughly it takes 4 minutes from opening Google to putting the phone down. And they usually stay with this person for years. And this is just what I see live day to day with the businesses that I work with. It's not really a case study. They open Google, they type nails near me, and then they work with whoever. Then when someone cannot find you and they book somewhere else, nothing tells you. The part that actually costs you is that you can never feel this happen. You can't tell when you missed out on a potential client who chose the other business because they had a better online presence. When someone cannot find you and they book somewhere else, nothing tells you. No missed call, no message, no notification. It just feels like a slow week. So you never fix the thing that's actually leaking. You assume that the area you work in is quiet, or you go post more on Instagram or TikTok, which only reaches people who already follow you. It's a very small percentage of posts that actually go beyond this network. So the person who was searching last night likely is not going to see the reel that you posted today. So the training that I was talking about is a Google business profile training. You likely do not have a business profile set up, and it's completely free to do. This map is a Google listing. It shows your hours, your photos, your reviews, and a button to message you without even leaving the search. Most of the people I look at don't have one, and it's almost never a decision they made. Nobody ever told them it was the thing that mattered. And it gets a lot worse the longer you're not on it. The businesses that are listed get those bookings. Some of those clients leave reviews. The reviews push them higher up and they make them look more established. And that brings in even more bookings. So every week you're not on there, they're just ahead of you. And you're not going to be competing with the 10 other Instagram accounts catering to your area. You're going to be competing with other businesses clearly have differences to yours. And this will help the customer understand that they should work with you specifically. On Instagram, you look very similar to all of the other girls doing nails or brows. On the Google Maps search, your business clearly looks different. So they're pulling further ahead using clients who would have been perfectly happy with you if they could have found you on Google. Now, the other half of this is how fast you reply, how fast you answer to inquiries. Whoever booked messaged more than one place. So the second they hit send, you're in a race that you didn't know that you started. Answering in 10 minutes and answering the next morning are completely different outcomes, and it has nothing to do, again, with who is better at the job. By morning, they've already booked whoever replied while they were still deciding. You do not have to live on your phone for this. You just need the message to reach you when it lands and a first reply that takes about 5 seconds. This is pretty much all it takes to get this interest. And if this sounds too tacky for you, this is the most common thing I hear. And honestly, it's the reason the map in your town is full of people who aren't better than you at the actual work. Setting the listing up is simply just a form. What you do, where you are, when you're open, and a few photos of your work. Now, once you have a Google business profile set up, the empty stretches in your calendar start filling in. You become the one people find first, the one who's booked a few weeks out while everyone else is wondering where their clients went. If you're already as booked as you want to be, you can ignore all of this. But if you're good at what you do and your calendar does not show it, this is usually the reason. Now, again, you can get the free 5-minute training in the description. It's specifically built for beauty businesses instead of generic advice. And it really is 5 minutes. I decided to make it as simple as possible, as actionable, no fluff. So it's not some course that you'll never finish. Go through it tonight because the searches that decide who gets next week's clients are happening right now as you're watching this video, whether you're on the Google Business Map or not. Worst case, you spend 5 minutes and now you're on the map. Every future client checks first for free. So I hope you got something out of this video. Go through the free training and I'll see you in the next one.